I like these indeterminate potatoes myself, something you don't have to keep hilling up. If you don't have to keep hilling them up, it's a lot less work. And your taters will grow. They grow right under your plant, you know. It ain't like they don't walk way out. So it's pretty easy to find them. Good old spuds. Weeds, weeds, weeds this time of year. Lots of taters. And onions. Onions on one side and taters on the other. We'll pull a few more heels out through here. We'll pick that little row of taters up and put in a bucket and get ready to go over here and wash them. A good hot day now. Not only getting them up and putting them in the bucket, we gotta kind of get them out of the ground here, because we ain't dug them yet. Just seeing what kind of harvest we have here on this row of taters. It's again just like I was saying, when you plant your potatoes. I like these indeterminate potatoes myself, something you don't have to keep hilling up. If you don't have to keep hilling them up, it's a lot less work. And your taters will grow. They grow right under your plant, you know. It ain't like they don't walk way out. So it's pretty easy to find them. Good old spuds. See, they're this right under the plants where they grow. Taters. Who likes taters? Little taters, big taters. Easy to dig taters. Easy to dig taters, I tell you. I think we need to dig us 1 or 2 more hills out there. You can see that tater right there is solid as it was the day I planted it. You can see where I cut it, planted it, it's still solid. Still solid. Where's my bucket? Grass, it just slides right out the ground, but it's aggravating. There it is. There it is. I'm itching to get 1 more here. Let me get 1 more. Let's get 2. 2 more here, and that'll be it. Weeds, weeds, my goodness. Okay, let's see what we got here. There's 2 over there that rolled over. Them taters. Good taters, I'm telling you. It's hot. It's always hot when you're out here in this garden doing something this time of year. A bucket of taters, a bucket of taters. You like taters? All right. That's a pretty good bucket of taters right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 little hills. Let's go over here and we'll wash them. There we go. Wrench that arm off. Just rinse them a little. Maybe throw out some pieces, weeds and sticks. Alrighty. Now, rinse these as I put them in there. Then we'll put them in a crate. Lots of little taters. I mean, that most people wouldn't even gather. I get them. They're taters. I'm spraying it in faster than it can run out. But that's about over. We'll pour our potatoes that we got in this crate. All right, now I'm just going to rinse them. Just rinse them. All right. Now we'll set them up here where they can drip dry. They should be all right there. So we got us a bucket of taters out here today. I just wanted to come out and start digging a few of these because next week, this coming week, they're expecting some high temperatures, rainy, you know. When you watch that weather and they start giving weather that's not suitable for harvesting and leaving your produce that's ready to get out in the ground, you don't want to waste no time. Just go ahead and get it out. I'm going to peel this little potato, see what it's looking like, what it tastes like, if it tastes any different than the last one that I tried. Actually, I ate some potatoes for breakfast. Fried potatoes with onions and jalapenos. Pretty good combination, if you ask me. Crisp. Of course, any tater you eat, starchy tasting. You know, if you slice your potatoes up, peel them, slice them, and you get ready to cook them, and get you a big old bowl and put those potatoes in there, put cold water in them, let them soak a time or two, and you'll see that old starch come out. Dump it, and do that a time or two, let water stays fairly clear. Then pour them out on a clean towel, let them dry a little. Do French fries the same way. And you don't want to throw wet taters in a big hot skillet full of oil or something. That oil might try to come out of that pan. But if you do that and then dry that off, you'll get rid of a lot of that starch. And when you tell me, the more starch you can get rid of, the better off you are. Of course, most everybody knows it, everybody don't, but just like I say, soak in potatoes in water, it'll pull a lot of that starch out. I just wanted to come out here and grab a few potatoes and show you. You take these right here. This is about what I took today. Right here, 3 potatoes. And I washed them, scrubbed them real good with my hands. Didn't peel them. These little young taters don't need peeled. And I sliced them thin this way. Well, actually, I cut the potato in half. I cut that potato right in the middle. And then it lays that flat side down on a cutting board. That tater ain't rocking and rolling. And it also cuts your potatoes for you at the same time. You cut that in half and then go through here this way. Thin. That's what I done today. Put about a half a stick of butter in a big pan. I said butter, didn't I? Real butter. And put that on medium-low heat to get started, melt that butter and stuff. sliced in potatoes, put those potatoes in there, and then took 2 of those onions that we had drying in here, the white onions, and cut them up fine. And the taters was, you know, they was cooking fire by the time I got them others done, the onions done. And then I dumped the onions in there and stirred them all in. Then I took a little beef bouillon, about a teaspoon of it, and sprinkled around. I took a jalapeno, cut a jalapeno up, throwed in there. Then I had some sliced jalapenos in the refrigerator. I took and put about 2 tablespoons of them in there, and salt and pepper, and fried them. I always keep a glass of water sitting right beside me, or a cup of water or something, just in case that if that starts getting a little bit too hot and wants to start trying to stick or burn, throw a little water in there. Of course, when you can put a little water in when you first start, after you get your potato stuff in there, and it helps steam that. I didn't even have a lid on it. I always try to cook potatoes. I put a lid on the potatoes and pour a little water in the kettle or in the skillet, and that steams those potatoes. And get those potatoes, you can take a fork and they're tender, getting tender. Take that lid off, evaporate all that water out, and you may have to increase or decrease your heat just a little bit, but we want to get it a little bit warm when it starts browning those potatoes. You gotta leave them alone, let them brown, but you don't want that stove hot enough to burn them. You want it to brown. And then you turn them. You just have to turn and check. But the more you turn the potatoes, once they get tender, they'll just fall all to pieces on you. But once you let them sit there and fry, they'll bond together, big wad of them. Then you can turn them. You got good, crisp fried potatoes. Anyway, just wanted to come out here and get a few potatoes and show you what was facing out through there. And you can see the weeds after this 2 or 3 more inches of rain. They've kicked in high gear again. Of course, it's that time of year. I'm not worried about it. I'll take care of the weeds, or Jack will take care of the weeds. You know Jack Frost. He usually gets them. That'll be a while though. Yeah, that's like I said, Jack Frost. He'll take care of the weeds if I don't get to them. So I'll take these in, put them up after they dry. I'll set them on the porch, let them dry a little while. Then I'll come back out after a while and get them once they're completely dry. It won't take long either, that little breeze is blowing. I've got more videos coming on these potatoes and onions, and we've got watermelons over there, cantaloupes over there, got cucumbers galore out there already producing. The beans are climbing. These tomatoes that I put around this trampoline thing, the ones that are, see, different types of tomatoes that I put around through there. Some of them is doing good. Some of them has got a little, look like a blight or something on them. Some of them's growing faster than the others. We've got a few, but I understand. I was going to talk about tomatoes, but we'll put that off to another video. The next video I make, I'll try to talk about these tomatoes and show you the progression of them going up the strings. Okay, I'll talk at you on the next video.